Ladies and gentlemen, girls and boys, we are live! Game 2 that is being broadcasted. Unfortunately, there were 2 games that were forfeit today from Pulna Radiant. This is technically Game 4 of the day, but it is Game 2 that's been broadcasted. This is Game 2 that's been played. Major 2. This is the matchup of the week. Icons versus Legacy. Legacy, a renewed, refreshed team, new captain. They've brought back in the experience, the veteranship of Blitzkrieg, who was an emergency sub out in Major 1, but he's back in full swing. And they have the superstar Mirab38, who has been dropped, unfortunately, from the defending champions of Major 1, Dhaka Icons, a Hall of Famer, one of the greatest to ever do it. He is now in the second lineup of ABT, playing for Legacy. It'll be very interesting to see. Here we go. Off the rip, hardpoint, Scar, watching the veteran, Blitzkrieg. Starting strong, a bit of help from the back from Get Some. A nice little cleanup there into the store side as he tries to stabilize their position here. Unfortunately cannot. Gets taken out. Astrum taking his time. He is the lone survivor. He's trying to make sure that the back lanes are cleaned up before he pushes through. He's holding down this side of the lane, making sure that there's no flanks coming out as they're comfortably in the lead here on B1. You can see Icons definitely struggling here. They are one man down. Unfortunately, it was a late start for one of their players, who I'm not sure if he's back in, but he's finally made his way back in. He was AFK at the start. Here we go. Legacy. Now, they've got their work cut out. Icons definitely switching on here on this P2 rotation. Finally, some yellow on the feed. And some map domination coming through for Icons as they look to stabilize this start that was pretty dodgy to begin with. They finally take the lead. But now it's Icons all over the hill, completely flooding the city, flooding P2 here, and Legacy, nothing working for them here, trying to break through. Icons very comfortable on this hill. You see number 5, he spawned behind the player, and now they're probably going to start playing for rotations here. Legacy spawning up on the green side as number 2 makes his way into the hill. Blitzkrieg, the veteran, finally playing a game in the league. He's been in the free agent pool for a while, since the start of the season, since the start of the league actually. He did sign up for Major 1 for Legacy, but had to be emergency sub. So we didn't see him. This is probably his first time showing up in the league, which is great to see. Can he make the difference for the team here? Some big change-ups here in the Legacy, as we said at the start. Mirab38, one of the greatest to ever do it. Seeing him not play for his team and not be a regular start for Icons is a bit strange if you've been following CDL in the community from the beginning. It is definitely a shock to the eyes, but here we are, 2026. It's had everything so far. Icons, at the moment, very comfortable. 3 minutes, 58 seconds left on the map itself. 89, the score. Comfortably in the lead at the moment, and unfortunately Legacy don't really have much of an answer for Icons. Seems to be just very much in their element, very comfortable in their place. Hagus, Major 1 MVP, has been the difference maker for this team. He was in the Legacy lineup at the start of the league, up in Minor 1, but made his way back into the first lineup And what a story it's been since then for the team and himself. See rotations going in for Icons. Successfully manages to protect the hill and win this new rotation as Astrum. He did manage to stay quiet for long enough, but not enough. Not enough spice there from Astrum to be able to get himself lost behind the enemy lines of Icons and try to protect the hill. Here we go, Icons. Very comfortable as they consolidate this lead. This is turning out to be a beatdown from Icons. It might look like Legacy is not a great team, but it's just Icons is just way too good for them at the moment. Streak here. Let's take the guy out. That head glitch. Go into this P1 rotation. The first rotation has been completed with Icons 165. Nav on a massive streak here. Finally gets taken out, Nav. But he's spawned back in. It's like he never died in that round. do apologize, we were just trying to resolve a little bit of an issue, which has been solved, and here we are, we're back. Alright, score is up 206 to 80. This scoreline looks exactly similar to what Icons had against Phantoms. I must admit, this scoreline is not what I was expecting from Legacy. They definitely look like they have a lot of work to do if they want to make a mark in Championship weekend. Even if they want to qualify at this stage, they're not even qualified for Championship weekend. Phantoms, although not comfortable, but they are the 3rd seed and they are definitely in contender as they are definitely one of the contenders for the Championship weekend. So Legacy do have their work cut out. They have to do a lot of things if they want to qualify for Championship. They'll make the mark, but at the moment there's not many opportunities to do so if Icons continues to do what they're doing here. Huge timing here. Can he get, oh, he cannot pull off the second piece. Would have been a massive play from Hagus. But nonetheless, that game finished much faster than what we expected. A solid performance from Icon's Legacy. We need you guys to lock in. We need you guys to switch on. The community expects way more from this team. The capability and the talent is extreme, and they just need to turn up. Stay with us as we get the lobbies ready for map 2. We are going to raid, search and destroy map 2. Stay with us as we get the lobbies ready. And as always, thank you for watching. How unfortunate, viewers. We do apologize. Our mic was muted in that last map. And so none of our broadcast, none of our coverage of that game came through in the stream. We do apologize. It's not that you guys missed much. I think the action was purely more entertaining. But here we are. We are back. You can hear us. And hopefully we can give you full coverage of this game. Icons will look to wrap this series up in record time. Legacy will look to play for pride and bring things back. I gotta be honest, we really thought there would be more to show here from Legacy. This team, take nothing away, I think Icons is just a special team, to be honest, and they're a very different team. Coming out glorious from Major 1. They just look to be way more spicy. This looks to be different. Absolutely different. And it's showing in every single play. So much conviction, so much more intent, so much more thought. Everything. They just look to make light work of every one of their opponents at this stage. And it's coming through. But take nothing away from Legacy. These guys are really good. Very talented CDL players. It is unfortunate to see the scorelines that we are seeing, but it is probably more to the fact and more to the credit of Icons. But finally, Blitzkrieg sneaking away. Massive possession here. Can he make the score? He does. They take the lead 1-0. As we were guessing Icons through that entire passage of play, Legacy sneaks in with a score. Massive from the veteran Blitzkrieg. What a treat to see this guy back into the league. And a mark he's made. Scores for his team. Takes the lead. And now the pressure here on Icons. These are the moments that they need to practice for. These are the moments that will truly test. Are they ready to take the glory? Are they ready to be true champions of the CDL League? The inaugural league of the country. You can see definitely Icons a little more intent, a little more aggression. As they finally level the score 1-1. Very comfortable from Nav and Akan to clean things up there. And bring the score back. Astrom now trying to get Icons off their spawns. Reduce the heat so his teammates can play for the new device spawn. Get some pushing through here. He does get a few kills here. If he can take a few here with him, it would be huge. Icons a little far back on their spawn side, and Legacy will have a bit of momentum going into this bomb site. Number 2 playing with possession here. Can he sneak through? He does manage to score. 2-1 the scoreline. We did not expect this in Overload, but it is happening. Oh my word. The weaknesses of Icons probably showing here. And Legacy looking like a completely different team to what we saw in map 1 and map 2. Gets some again. He looks at the bomb. He doesn't take it because he's got his work cut out here. He probably needs to do a bit of cleanup job before his teammates are able to spawn in and come around to the device side. Fortunately, not enough strength and not enough reinforcements there for Legacy, as Icons just taking and just chipping away at a few kills here to get some map control and pull things back. Arham with a massive 2-piece to create some momentum as he charges into their spawn. Cannot do much about that play and get some. Now probably has to rush in through this mid cut. He gets a timing here. He does read for that guy on the left side, but cannot get a kill. But creates enough distraction for his teammates to be able to consolidate here close to the spawn. Blitzkrieg takes out the guy carrying the device. But is it enough? He does get some, keeping things alive and keeping that lead for Legacy alive. 46 seconds left on the clock. Scores very much level. You can see 7 and Nav might get away with the score. He does. It's 2-2. 30 seconds left on the clock and the scores are tied. Nav will soak up some time here on the spawn. He will try to get lost here. He does successfully. He picks up two very crucial skills. The device. Hagas could have probably run away with that score. He just took a bit much longer than he should have there. Oh my word. You could argue either ways. Maybe some in other moments that play would have been the perfect way to do it, but there maybe he could have just run in and score and he would have been 3-2 the scoreline, but there we have it, 2-2. We go into halftime, tie. For the first time there is some energy in this series. Oh my word. That was a round. Halftime score is 2-2 level. We're seeing a completely different legacy and we're seeing a completely different icons right now. Merab switching on for his team. Get some locking in. Astrom captain leading from the front. 2-2 the score line. Is this the tipping point? Is this the turning moment? These are the moments. If I were icons right now, these are the moments that I would be very much focused about. These are the moments that I would learn the most around. So if you want to be a champion in this league, you have to make sure your overload fundamentals are on point. Rashai Red is absolutely an incredible team in overload, particularly how they play about their game. They've been deadly in overload, and that could be the difference maker up when Icons and Rashai Red go up against each other. So if I were Icons, I'd be very much locked in about these moments. Now, Icons, finally! It looks like they could score, but no! Astrom had different plans, but they still managed to sneak away with the score. Now Legacy, for the first time, they will have to do the chasing, and they will have to level the series and go up again. Is this the moment that Icons completely takes the game away from them? Again, the possession is on. Aram might score, and the score is off. 4-2. Icons going away with the win here. A completely different half to what we saw in the first half. Two completely different teams again in this round. Icons probably just consolidating in that short time that they get on the change-up. Just locking in. Legacy. All of a sudden. The balance is tipping to Icon's favor. Yes, trying to get lost here. Trying to make a massive play, but Astrom with the trade there on get some, but he does not come away with too much damage there, and he is taken out quite comfortably from Icons, who look to have this bomb site well covered. Number 7 picks up the bomb, trying to run away with it. A little bit of possession being played here. You can see A side is fully clear. If number 2 cannot prevent this from happening, he does. Clean from Blitzkrieg. From a moment when his team needed it the most, he manages to pull through. Now he's carrying the bomb. He's trying to probably take it away, further away from where it was, so they have just a bit more area in the map to play with. Akan manages to sneak away with another score and a streak. Huge from Icons to bring it back after the start, which was rather rocky. (5-2) the score. 1 minute 30 seconds left on the clock. A lot of work to be done here. For if I were Legacy, I'd be worried at this point. Not much time left. There isn't many plays available to them to bring this back. But again, Nav with possession, trying to get lost. He's definitely trying to move things around and get Legacy distorted, disrupted in trying to think about where the bomb's going to go and how they're going to try to tackle the lanes. Five to the score. No further scores from either teams. But a lot of kills. And a lot happening in the feed. Legacy with one big push. They could potentially make a score here. 23 seconds left on the clock. They've got a lot of work to do here. And Icon's very comfortable here on that new site. They've got the trail all the way covered. Takes off Merab. You can see Legacy nowhere close on the site. It will be a clean rundown here. And Atif manages to score. Icons was definitely playing for that. And there you have it. A clean series swipe by Icons once again. 2 back-to-back wins. 2 back-to-back 3-0s. Icons, the champions of Major 1. Giving this Major to an absolute championship run too. Are they now ultimately the biggest favorites to win this league? And be the first ever crowned champions of the league? After what we've seen all day today, I think that's a safe statement to make. But Rashai Red, do not count them out. They are deadly. And so they will be waiting for their chance at fighting Dhaka Icons again and proving why they are one of the deadliest teams and one of the biggest forces and one of the favorites to win the league as well. So that is the competition we are all waiting for. We did think that this competition was going to be really, really heavy, really close, but man, Icons just locking in, tuning in, rising to the occasion. Thank you all for watching. We will catch you shortly with another series coming up. Rashai Red up against Legacy. Stay tuned as the stream goes up. And we will catch you there live with action. First Blood very shortly. We'll see you there. Till then, stay safe. And as always, thank you.